What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? In this video, I'm going to be answering some of your questions from TikTok. All right, every single Tuesday I'll be doing Q&A. The longer version of what I do on TikTok already, answering your questions, also giving you guys some knowledge when it comes to buying cars. All right, let's get it. Okay, boys and girls, welcome back. This is the second episode of Q&A with Billy Mashitwa. This segment will be dropping every single Tuesday where I'm going through your questions, all right? I'm not cherry picking. I'm not preparing for these questions. I'm just going to go through the questions and answer, all right? For that raw content. Pair. Okay, let's get it. First question. So if I buy 220,000 Polo Vivo 2020 to 2023 model, I can pay around 4,000 rands. Okay, this comment comes from where in the comment sections people were discussing that installments, the way they estimate them is for every 100,000 rands, that's 2,000 rands for installment. Like 100,000 rent is 2,000 installment, 200,000 is 4. Okay, so that's why my brother here is saying if he buys a Polo Vivo for 220,000 rents, he'll pay plus minus 4,000 rents, which is true. So when you buy a car for 220,000 rents, a 2020 model, you might not get a big balloon like the 2023. Maybe you can get a 10% balloon payment, 15%, but on a 2023 model, you might get 20%, 25%, even 30%, because that's only like what, 2 years ago. So the newer the car, the better of you getting a bigger balloon payment. So I'm explaining this just to make it clear what the difference will be. So a 2020 car, it's much older, that's like 5 years. So you might not be able to get a bigger balloon payment, which will then make the installment much higher, especially if the price is still 220,000 rand. So to answer your question, yes, 220,000 rands plus minus 4,200, 4,300. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. Let's go through the second question. The advantage for warranty and maintenance plan. Okay, I'm gonna break down the warranty. So what is a warranty? A warranty is to insure your car in case it breaks. All right. There's a manufacturer's warranty. If you buy a brand new car, it will automatically come with a manufacturer's warranty. The people who produce the car, they have a warranty, manufacturer's warranty. If you buy a pre-owned car, maybe the manufacturer's warranty has expired or is close to expiring, you take an extended one. All right. So this protects your engine, gearbox, door locks, a couple of functions on the car. All right. This may not include maintenance, brake pads, shocks. Sometimes in other warranties, a clutch is covered. I just recently had a client of mine claiming on a clutch issue, which they were able to get a portion of the money towards replacing the clutch kit. So some warranties do cover clutch kit replacement, but a small portion towards the total amount, not the whole amount. All right. Maybe let's say it's gonna cost labor and buying the clutch kit 10,000 rands. Maybe from the warranty you might get 4,000 rands. Okay. But in most cases, this covers the engine, the gearbox, door locks, and other functions that I might not, have in mind right now. When you buy a car, what you have to do is ask. You can do this even later. The warranty that you take, there's a list of things that are covered. They will tell you on the engine you are covered for 10,000 rands. On the gearbox you are covered for 20,000 rands. So that the day you claim on an engine, you will be covered only for 20,000 rands. If the engine is 40, the other 20 is gonna come from your pockets. That's how it works. Let's now talk about maintenance plan. Maintenance plan includes the maintenance. All right. So maintenance plan, now this is when, let's say you buy a Mercedes Benz. Most the parts are expensive on a Mercedes Benz. You take a maintenance plan. When it's time for you to change brake pads, the maintenance plan will cover that, so you don't have to pay to replace brake pads, including shocks. You see, so maintenance plan covers maintenance of the car. All the things that you need to replace on the car will be covered in the maintenance plan. I know this question is about the warranty and maintenance plans, but the other thing is called service plan. Service plan, this is when you don't want to set yourself when the service is due. So when you take a service plan, whenever the service is due on your car, you don't have to pay for it. Just book it at VW or Toyota or whichever workshop that is RMI approved and has got, whether it's the Motorride or FNB warranty. You are able to take it there and they will just service your car. So that's a service plan. Paying upfront for when the car needs service, so that you don't have to pay when the service is due. All right. Okay, boys and girls, let's go through one last question. So my brother, if the bank wants a deposit, what is the problem? Okay, if you apply for car finance and the bank wants a deposit from you, this probably means they consider you a high risk. According to them, you are not worth the full amount you are asking for. Maybe they want 5% from you or 10% from you. Okay, they just want you to have more skin in the game. So they actually think you are a very high risk client. According to them and their probabilities, in the next couple of months you might default and not be able to pay for the car. That's why they want to get a little bit of something from you. They will definitely give you a high interest rate. Why? They will want to collect a little bit of some money from you before you start defaulting. Basically, they think you are a high risk and you are most likely to default. All right, that's just what it is, and that's what the problem is. Because you're asking what the problem is. The problem is that you are high risk, my brother. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for today's episode of Q&A with Billy Mashitwa. Please subscribe, please like and share. Check me out on TikTok as well. Every single day, 5:30, I will be dropping a video. We'll see you guys tomorrow in the next episode of Rents and Rides, where I'm breaking down total cost of a particular car. Peace.